All right, everybody, welcome to RCW Rockin Eve here in New York City. Here we got the Ravage Championship match here for the first one here. As we have Kai coming out here, the challenger. Nick Reed, the RCW Ravage champion, defending his title here tonight. He said he wanted to. He didn't have to defend his title here tonight at RCW Rockin Eve, but he will, and we'll see if he will leave 2021 behind as your Ravage champion. But Kai, with Jay White at his side, looking to change that. As Kai is ready here. As we have Nick Reed coming out here with the Ravage Championship around his waist. The Cruiser Great, the self-proclaimed Cruiser Great. Now we still don't know who attacked Nick Reed in that vicious assault there that left Nick Reed down in the locker room area. We still do not know. And, you know, we've ran tons of investigations, tons of, interior things, and we still couldn't find the culprit. But Nick Reed can't worry about that right now. He has to worry about that championship right there. As Kai, the Red Dragon, looking to call himself champion here, as Nick Reed and Kai get this underway. Oh, Kai grabbed the foot of Nick Reed, but he turns it around. And now suplexing the Red Dragon is Nick Reed. And the quickness of Nick Reed's definitely going to have to come into play here. Tried for the cutter here from Kai. Oh, Insaguri missed. Oh, but a right hand. That connects there on Nick Reed, the champion. Oh, my. Kai taking him down. This is the last RCW show of 2021. And I do have to say this. We've been doing this show for 3 years, and 2022 will mark 4 years of doing it. So, that's huge, and we'll have 2K22 next year. We're going to have plenty of new things, hopefully, coming at you guys. As Jay White playing a little bit of distraction, helping out the Red Dragon Kai, but Kai unable to take advantage of the distraction, and that's just a simple body slam there. And wow, what agility from Nick Reed. Irish whip into the ropes now. Nick Reed taking down the challenger Kai with a neck breaker. Oh, but Kai now. Kai gonna grab Nick Reed. Oh, but he's turning it around. 1, 2 to get the win over Kai. No, he flipped him over. 1, no, kick out. And there's the referee playing distraction here. I believe Jay White put that chair in there. And that might spell bad here for Kai. A shot right with the chair. And that was Jay White's chair that he threw in for Kai. So, once you throw a weapon in there, anyone can use it. But disqualifications do apply, but what the referee doesn't see won't hurt him. Standing switch there. We tried for a drop kick to the back, but Nick Reed has other plans as he's taking down the Red Dragon here. And right on the chair, that's got to feel uncomfortable on the knees for the referee, and a kick out at 1 as he takes the chair away. Oh, tried for that drop kick. We've seen that hellacious match with him and Rey Mysterio, Nick Reed and Rey, and look at this combination And oh, it might be going for the red dagger or perhaps that cutter. Looks to be the cutter. 1, 2, right onto Nick Reed. No, he kicks out at 2.5. Oh, a little bit of frustration here from Kai and a kick out. Oh, Nick Reed. Nick Reed breaking out of this. Tried for a drop kick there, but missed. Kai hasn't had much offense. I mean, he hit that cutter there, but that's pretty much only the big move we've seen. We haven't really seen much, except for, you know, maybe a combination and that cutter there. It's been really all Nick Reed up to this point. And right now, you know, all Nick Reed cares about is walking out of 2021, is saying sayonara to 2021 with the Ravage Championship. As a submission here and a rope break. Rope breaks do apply here. We have a loaded card for you guys. This is only the very first match here. We actually had to do this match in exhibition because Universe Mode won't allow us to do all the matches that we so desire to do. We will crown a new and first ever King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring here tonight, as well as the brand new RCW Women's Tag Team Champions as Ballin, Savannah and Jordan Williams will be taking on TJ and Anna Jay and Ty Conti as he almost got the retain of his title here off of that Code Red. Nick Reed again taking out Kai. Jay White hasn't been much help here for the Red Dragon. As he's looking for that corkscrew splash. Landing it fluidly. Right onto the Red Dragon. 1, 2, to get the win. No, Kai kicks out. And 2.5. And the Red Dragon still remains fighting. And there's Kai taking down Nick Reed. He's got to find a way to slow this man down, create some space, and turn it back around. Oh! Nick Reed is feeling it right in the face of the Red Dragon Kai. Oh, but a cutter! Out of nowhere! It's almost like an RKO out of nowhere right there. 2, he's got it! No, Nick Reed. With the ability to kick out. Sunset flip powerbomb the Code Red. 1, 2, almost got him in a kick out, and there it is. But he knows Jay White's gonna... Jay White threw him back in! That should be an automatic disqualification. But referee's letting it go. Referee's letting it go. This is pathetic right here. That's pathetic from the ref. The referee had a clear view of that right there. And, you know, as much as I dislike Nick Reed, you know, with his, you know, arrogance, I mean, I kind of dislike Austin Lee more, to be honest. And I try to be as a neutral commentator as much as possible, but, you know, those guys are... You know, Nick Reed, I will say, the one thing I do like about Nick Reed, though, despite his arrogance, he has been a fighting champion hugely up to this point, and he might get it right there, the Revolution knee, and the referee gets distracted. by Jay White, and Jay White distracting him perfectly in the right time. Oh, this can't be good. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Kick right to the face, and Nick Reed is down. Oh no, it might be a cutter time. It might be cutter time. It might be Cutter City. There it is. 1, 2. Kai might have it. Yeah. Kai just upset Nick Reed. He just upset Nick Reed. And Kai has ended the reign of the Cruiserweight. But not without a little help. Not without some assistance. It looked like Nick Reed had this all done. But Kai always bringing out that backup. And Kai is now the new Ravage champion. Let's take a good screenshot right there. And that's just pathetic, man. That's pathetic. Nick Reed, this whole time, he has defended the title on his own. No bullshit. And now it's taken from him. This is not looking good for the Cruiserweight Nick Reed. But what's this here? We got some lights going out. It's Tiger! Tiger's back, and Nick Reed gets hit with a Night Stalker DDT. Nick Reed is hit with a Night Stalker DDT. Very quickly, Tiger just came out of nowhere there, hits Nick Reed. And well, looks like we know who the mysterious attacker is now. But don't go anywhere, folks. We still have more matches ahead of you as we go over to the break screen. All right, folks. We are on to your next matchup here. And what a return that was for Tiger as he attacks the former Ravage champion Nick Reed, as we are here with a TLC match for the RCW Women's World Tag Team Championships, as we have Baldwin, Savannah, and Jordan Williams coming out here. Now they are at home here in New York. And this is a TLC match, like I mentioned. Tables, ladders, and chairs, folks. And look at those titles hanging up right there. It was Ballin who made their way to the finals. And now they have to face TJ and Anna Jay and Ty Conti. Let's see if the Blood Sisters in the Williams sisters can take out these best friends. Might as well call them sisters because they do absolutely everything together. TJ and Anna Jay and Ty Conti, who will be the RCW Women's World Tag Champs. They got to climb the top of the ladder. To get to those championships. And Savannah taking out Ty Conti with a back suplex there. And an atomic drop there from Anna Jay. And Anna Jay taking out Jordan Williams. Buckets and Baller. Let's see if that connection is still strong. As Anna Jay is calling up Jordan here. And Anna Jay with a double axe handle, but missed. Luckily, nobody had gotten hurt from that table there. And Ty is already getting the ladder. Ty's already got it. She's got that ladder. And now Savannah's got it. All these ladies fighting over one ladder. Oh, but a big boot there as Jordan wasn't paying attention. And TJ on a roll. Oh, Anna Jay getting a chair and Jordan throwing out the ladder. I like her thinking. I like her thinking there. Because, you know, if you throw out the ladder, you can't. You're going to have to force the other team to go back and get it. And now Savannah is out and down for the count right now as Ty Conti going out to the outside. Anna Jay once again working on Jordan. And, oh, tried for the knee drop and missed. Ty Conti going all the way around to the other side of the ring. I don't know what she's doing. She's walking around trying to get the ladder perhaps, but chooses not to, and now going after Jordan. And Savannah's going to pull out another ladder. But she's going to bridge it across the barricades here. Now Savannah going back right onto Ty Conti as a back body drop, or a Samoan drop right there to Anna Jay. Now they couldn't win a championship. Savannah and Jordan couldn't win a championship in their WNBA time with the New York Liberty. Let's see if they can avenge themselves here and win a championship here. As Jordan now going underneath the ladder set up by Savannah, excuse me. As Ty Conti. I don't know what she was trying to do there, trying to grab the ladder. The ladder's just right there on the table, easy pickings. And Jordan's just taking out everybody. Oh, but speaking of which, Anna Jay just... I don't know if she kicked the table into Jordan or what. Oh, well, what a kick. And there's Anna Jay grabbing the ladder. And now using the ladder as a weapon. Finally, somebody gets the ladder after quite some time. Everybody's getting ladders here. Anna Jay's going up top to get the championships. Now Savannah's going up top. Oh, Savannah gets tossed down. Anna Jay might have it here. She might have it real quick. These titles might be coming home to TJ. But not if Jordan has anything to say about it here. Ty Conti going after Ty Conti now. Anna Jay still atop of the ladder. Savannah's working on Anna Jay. Anna Jay, though, is going to grab the titles. And TJ are the champions. Savannah was working on Anna Jay there. And she couldn't quite get Anna Jay down. Anna Jay was perfect there. Ty was working on Jordan Williams here. And the ladies make it to the finals, but still unfortunately can't call themselves champions. But TJ, Anna Jay, and Ty Conti are, well, I shouldn't say the first ever, but the first ever in a long time, tag team champions, women's tag team champions here. And as it's looking, they will end 2021 as champs. Wow, huge win for them. However, they might not end the season as champions because we still have RCW Corruption coming up. So they might not end the season as champions, but one match at a time. As TJ are the champions. All right, folks, we are here with your next match. We have a steel cage match. And it is Paige, the first ever RCW Women's World Champion, coming out here. And she was the first ever one. I believe that was all the way back in Season 2, which is quite a while. And it's absolutely incredible just what we've been able to do with this game for the past 3 years. And granted, we were all hoping that 2K20 wasn't the dumpster fire that it turned out to be. And, you know, I guess we are fortunate as content creators to have a game like this as Marielle Rogue comes out here now. The story behind this here is that Marielle had thrown Paige off of the production truck and put her out for quite some time. And we had just seen TJ capture the women's tag team championships. You know, and it's unfortunate for Savannah and Jordan as they came so far in that tournament, only to once again be left without a championship. However, they are the ultimate underdog as a tag team at this point because they get so close, but just can't seem to get there. And you know, you could say that they choke. You could say that they choke, that they're not ready for the big time. But trust me, you know, Savannah and Jordan, they're not born wrestlers. They're ball players. They were basketball players before all of this. So, you know, it's going to take them a little bit of time to work out all the kinks. And the steel cage match, the skull-crushing finale there. Shout out to The Miz from Paige. As these ladies are going to settle the score here in the steel cage. And we had already new champions here tonight. Obviously, you know, because we just brought back the RCW Women's Tag Team Championships, and we have TJ there, but we also have a new Ravage champion in the Red Dragon Kai, but mind you, he had a little bit of help with Jay White. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily call that a hard-fought win, if you will. You know, TJ ended that match fairly quickly. They just knew what they were doing. You know, they've been a tag team a lot longer than Jordan and Savannah, and just because you have chemistry on the floor of a basketball court doesn't necessarily mean you have chemistry in the wrestling ring. So they gotta have to figure something out. And they very much so could become champions at Corruption, but we'll just have to wait and find out. There's Paige with the 3 clotheslines, the trifecta. In the corner now, Marielle turns it around. Marielle, with an elbow. Bare elbow there from Paige. Oh, now she's going to turn it around into the armbar here. Great transition. Well, Paige with the ability to escape here. Marielle hasn't worked on any significant body part there. She hasn't worked on the leg or any of the arms, and, you know, that allows Paige to escape. Now, this is not just a revenge match for Paige. This is a redemption, you know, because out of everybody, it was Brian Outlaw that made Marielle come back. And, you know, and if you've been with us for a while, you know how Brian Outlaw feels about Paige. So I was very surprised at what transpired there. I was very, very surprised in the events that occurred on, I believe it was the premiere of season 11. So I was very, very surprised. I was shocked. And now Paige got it up already. The Rampage DDT. Right to Marielle. Count of 2 and a kick out. Pinfall or submission or escaping the cage. And Paige is fighting with a vengeance. Back body drop there right from Paige, and Paige is fully taken over this entire matchup here. And now Marielle's got to find a way back in this, as Marielle's already calling for the door. But she's got to, referee's got to unhook the door, unhinge the door, and the door's already open. And the referee locks it back up. You got to keep your opponent down enough. The tiger suplex there from Paige. Well, she might have been trying for the back body drop again, but Muriel with a shot to the shoulder. A Paige, and oh, what a headbutt, taking a, no pun intended, Paige out of Paige's playbook. And this could be a new chapter for Paige here to get back in the title picture. She wasn't in the Queen of the Ring tournament, but, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, we couldn't see her back in the title picture. Oh, she tried for that elbow. Muriel tried for that elbow, but missed. And that primal scream, and Muriel's had enough of it, so she just knees her right in the face with the Shining Wizard. Perfect timing there. Knees her right in the face. Muriel's trying to get down from the cage. And Paige just gets up there in time. And pulls her down back in. Oh, what a good shot missed there. Oh, another shot missed. Oh, Paige! Off of the cage here. Muriel going off of the cage, these ladies. Continuing to fight here. Another shot off of the cage. And another one. As Muriel goes off of the cage, now Paige going up. Paige climbing up. Now Paige, she's just waiting up there as she's trying to climb down, but Muriel's got her. These ladies continuing to fight here inside the confines of a steel cage. Off of the cage face first. Oh, blocks it. And now turns it around. Now Paige is going to jump in the elbow drop. Paige right now. You know, I've known Paige for a while. I've known Paige for quite some time, and I know that she's got all this fight in her, and she's definitely got the attitude. And I mean that with the best compliment possible. She doesn't take shit from anybody. One of the reasons why she's one of my favorite people on this godforsaken planet. Tried for the Shining Wizard. Now it might be looking for the Rampage DDT. Bang! Rampage DDT right there onto Muriel once again. And now she could go for the pin here, but she's looking for a little bit of drama. And somehow Muriel is moving fairly quickly as Paige almost has it. Oh, she almost escaped. But there goes Muriel. Muriel's down. Muriel is down. Paige is just dangling from the top of the cage here. Paige dangling from the top of the cage. Marielle's got no way of getting her. She's almost got it. Paige is on the other side already. And Paige is gonna win as she hits the floor. Paige gets the victory by escaping the cage. Paige in a cage. It rhymes, so it must go well together. But there was many times where Marielle could have ended this. Well, 1-2 women's matches. I think that was it right there. She backed up from the elbow, and that Shining Wizard, bang, almost ended Paige there, but Paige was able to get up and hit the Rampage DDT twice, and that was all she wrote there. Paige celebrating the victory. She gets her redemption here against Marielle, as Marielle is just lying in there, but I doubt that this is the last time we've seen those two square off. But Paige gets the victory here. But don't go anywhere, folks. We still have plenty more matches here on the card for you guys tonight as we go over to the break screen. Alright, folks, we have the King of the Ring Finals. Here is the Excellence of Arrogance. Austin Lee makes his way out here. And he made his way all the way from the first round of the tournament to the finals here. And now, I mentioned that damage retention was on for that tournament, but it was only for the duration up to the finals. So Austin Lee and Jay Jin are both rested up, fully rested, full health, ready to go. And look at this. He is already wearing the King of the Ring crown and the robe. And he's worn it since we announced this tournament. And so now Austin Lee has the opportunity to wear that crown as the King of the Ring. And also, he has the opportunity to choose what title he will go after if he wins here tonight. As we have Jay Jin, the Blessed Warrior, and this man right here had beaten Chris Bay in his first match to get here. With an elbow drop nonetheless. Are we going to have a blessed king or an arrogant king? And the only reason why I call Austin Lee an arrogant king is because of his moniker, the Excellence of Arrogance. That is not an insult to Mr. Lee at all. But, you know, I would have to say that I'm kind of pulling for Jay Jin here. Only because if Austin Lee wins here tonight, I'm not going to hear the end of it. He's going to be bragging all over Twitter. He's going to be bragging everywhere else. He's going to be, I'm the king. Like, and that's just going to get obnoxious and annoying. And we both know nobody likes an obnoxious asshole. Nobody likes assholes, but an obnoxious asshole is one of the worst. But we'll have to wait and see here as Jay Jin pulling out right here against Austin Lee right to start. And the dime piece finds himself in trouble here as Jay Jin's already working on the arm. Remember, this is the finals, folks, for the King of the Ring tournament right here. Oh, a drop kick, and that doesn't send JJ down, but that elbow definitely will. And first of all, I want to thank a lot of people here. I want a couple of shout-outs here. And once I figure out, I got to get my buddy Deceptus to help me get the shout-out command so that it's actually right. But I'm just going to say it. I'm just gonna say it because it deserves to be said, or it must be said. And, you know, shout out to Young Sin, Sakate, my mods, because without them, you know, we wouldn't have continued, you know, RCW for this long. You know, Sin got an Xbox because of myself and Sakate to help creations be a lot easier, and he didn't have to spend the money that he did just for that. And I mean, not necessarily, not that he just spent the money just for that. I mean, he spent the money so that we could play together and play some of the Xbox games like Halo and stuff together, but also, you know, just so that, you know, he can, you know, be a part of our universes a lot more, because, you know, with the lack of cross-platform creations, it's not, I always tell people, it's not easy to, you know, just recreate a character. Like, you know, like, especially with, if you go in the depth of Sin and I, like, Sin, you know, he'll create, you know, great characters like this in Austin Lee and Jay Jin, and, you know, so he'll create an amazing character. I give them an amazing story or a backstory, and, you know, we just have that chemistry together on commentary as well as, you know, in our creativity, where we're able to make these amazing shows for you guys. You know, obviously we saw the return of Tiger attacking Nick Reed, you know, the former Ravage champion, you know, and honestly, like, that, it's just huge, man. It's just huge what we've been able to do, you know, with 2K22, you know, we plan to do so many cool things, and, you know, just a shout out to those guys. Those guys are awesome. And a shout out to the rest of the community. I usually don't make a lot of goals for myself, as a kick right to the face there. Now, Jay Jin's busted open. You know, my goal for 2022 for Glimish is, can we please get to that 100 follower mark? I would love to get that. We're at 85, and we're also almost at 300 subs on the YouTube channel too as well, so that's freaking awesome too. And I would love to hit that. I would really love to hit that. I'm not a guy that, you know, focuses on numbers, or a guy that really, like, has a goal when it comes to numbers, but that's just something I would love to hit, because obviously my goal here on Glimish was to be the wrestling guy, and I think I've done that. And I'd like to thank all of you guys for that. It's just pretty damn cool, you know, to be the guy that people can come to over here on this brand new platform in Glimish, and, you know, enjoy some wrestling content. So thank you all for that. It's Jay Jin looking to take it to Austin Lee here with blood in his eyes, mostly in his hair though. You know, that's the beauty of having long hair. Yeah, you're going to have to clean blood all out of your hair, but at least it's not in your face, not in your eyes, blurring the vision. You know, count out of 20 here under RCW rules. As Austin Lee might be looking to plant Jay Jin here on the outside, but Jay Jin again battling back here against the excellence of arrogance. And truth be told, I really hope we get a blessed king. I would love to have a blessed king here, you know, for RCW. And this will be huge for both of these guys, but especially for Jay Jin. You know, as he said that he wanted to rid the evils of RCW, and that includes Kai and Austin Lee, you know, guys that, you know, have this arrogance to them, have this, you know, have their mindset all wrong. And speaking of arrogance, there's that little strut You know, it seems that Austin Lee is just toying with Jin right now. And oh, he might be in trouble here. Austin Lee might be in for a world of hurt. Oh, tried for a curry, but no. Drop kick missed. Jin almost had him with a curry, but a couple of kicks right to the knee, right to the back of the knee there. Chop right there. Oh, he's got him! Out of nowhere, he got him! A curry right onto Austin Lee. 1, 2 to call himself king of the ring, and a kick out at 2.5. Jin almost had it. He did it out of nowhere. Austin Lee turned it around the first time, but the second time's the charm. His elbow drop right there. Right to Austin Lee. And now Jin is on fire. Jin pumped up. The Blessed Warrior with a backbreaker right onto the Excellence of Arrogance. And now covering him. And a kick out at 1. And a reverse Rana right there onto Jin. And the boos rain down, folks. I would expect nothing less from a man like Austin Lee, but I have to give him credit, even though I really don't want to. I have to give him credit. You know, and I'm not a biased commentator. I wouldn't call myself a biased commentator, but you can't tell me that there isn't something just to hate about this guy. I mean, he prances around in the King of the Ring robe, King of the Ring crown, even before the tournament begins, basically jinxing himself, so if he doesn't come out with a victory tonight, everybody's going to say, you're the excellence of jinxing. Like, you're excellent at jinxing yourself. You know, I don't honestly know. I don't really know what to think as a count of 7. All I know is that this is huge. And we also have the main event, Hell in a Cell. Kevin Owens versus Bryan Danielson, the RCW World Champion. For the RCW World Championship, as Austin Lee takes down the Blessed Warrior, Jin, in a count of 10. Oh, but Austin Lee. Austin Lee might be in huge shit right here. Spear right through the barricade, right to the dime piece, Austin Lee, as this tournament is heating up right here in the finals. And the Rockin Eve logo on that barricade absolutely evaporated. And wow, Jin, being the man that he is, breaking the count against Austin Lee when he could have just taken the count-out victory. And somehow these guys are still maneuvering. Somehow. Oh, Austin Lee caught him now. Oh, planning Jin. And I think we all know what happens next. Looking for the double rotation moonsault. There it is. The double rotation moonsault right on the Jin, right into the cover. 1, 2 to call himself king of the ring, and a kick out at 2.5 there from Jin. He almost called himself king of the ring, and it was almost over. Spine buster right to Jin, and Austin Lee is fired up. And he's calling up the Blessed Warrior up to his fate. Oh, Hurricane Rana off of the top rope. This man is throwing everything he has at the Blessed Warrior, Jin. And a springboard. Oh my God, what an uppercut and a miss. Austin Lee tried for way too much flair. And now Jin pounding away. And Austin Lee has had some bangers of matches as of late, and this is one of them. Oh, cattle mutilation! Cattle mutilation on Austin Lee, but Austin Lee with the ability to escape. Oh, reversal. Oh my God, what Jin? And Austin Lee got to recuperate in the corner. Holy shit, he looked like he got hit by a truck. And the leg drop off of the rope, and Jin is on fire once again. This man's willing to do anything to become king. And the striking combination. That might be enough. No, a 1 count. A 1 count, and now he might be looking for a Kari. Oh! He got it! Austin Lee! Austin Lee shoved it away! This is all to become king of the ring! And Jin is just staring down Austin Lee, the excellence of arrogance, the blessed warrior, just thinking, what do I have to do to become king? Oh, he took a little bit too long. Oh, kick, missed. Both guys tried to go for a kick and missed. Jin with a shot right to the face, right to the moneymaker of Austin Lee. I only assume that because it says dime piece on his trunks, so, you know, I'm pretty sure he really thinks highly of himself. Samoan drop, missed, as Austin Lee gets out of that. And an uppercut right there. And now he's strutting. He's strutting around. The excellence of arrogance, proving exactly what he is. Arrogant. 1, 2 to become king, and a kick out in 2.5. From Jin. This man won't let up. Oh, Austin Lee. What smarts. From the excellence of arrogance, let Jin come after you. Count of 2, count of 20 under RCW rules there. Headbutt right there to Austin Lee. Oh, and right back in the ring. Oh, he might have caught him off guard here. Small package. Pile driver. And the boos once again reign supreme. Oh, he's gonna plant him right on his face. Oh, buddy. Oh, he tried for too much. Austin Lee might be in trouble again as the combination lands. It's the arrogance on display. He's trying for way too much here. And now both men are bleeding. This is not good. Oh, he might get planted. Yes, he's planted. Austin Lee in trouble to become king, and a kick out at 2.5. Again from Austin Lee. Oh, another good shot. Oh, Austin Lee throwing out Jin. And the crowd's already chanting it. Austin Lee diving right onto Jin, and his back of his head went right into that barricade. And these two are beating the living hell out of each other, all to become king. And now it's not just a crown and a robe. It's the opportunity to change your career. at the likes of Booker T, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Austin Lee's looking to punch his ticket with a double rotation moonsault. 1, 2 to become king. Jay Jin kicks out at 2. Now gonna go up for another one. Another one, no! Jay Jin blocked it. Kick right to the midsection. Planning Jay Jin face first. And if that didn't work, I don't know what will. Maybe this will. Bang! The kick! One, 2 to become king! Austin Lee is king of the ring! And now Austin Lee controls his destiny. Now that he is king of the ring. Not only is he not a jinx, to himself anyway, but also he controls his own destiny. Now he has the opportunity to choose what title he wants to go after. He can go after the Ravage title, the Carnage title, or the World title. Or, if he wants to, he can go after the tag team titles as well. He can find a tag team partner, and they can go after the tag titles. Well, let's just see what this does for Austin Lee and his career going forward, as he is the king of the ring. And he will show up in that robe as the rightful king. But don't go anywhere, folks. We got more matches ahead of you guys. What a banger of a match as Austin Lee is king of the ring. Alright, folks, what a banger of a match that was. Now we have the queen of the ring now. As we have Sky Outlaw coming out here. Now Sky Outlaw, she upset Selena Martinez in what may some call probably the biggest mismatch I've ever seen in a tournament. Ever. But now she has an opportunity to crown herself queen. Wife is out here stealing city buses to GTA. Well, you know what they say. Love at first heist. Is that how they say it? I don't think that's how that saying goes. But nonetheless, Hikaru Shida comes out here now, folks. If you haven't seen what transpired in the Queen of the Ring tournament, I highly suggest you go back and watch it on my YouTube channel. We are on the road to 300 subscribers on the YouTube channel. You can enter the command YT in chat to check that out. As Hikaru Shida went through a hellacious match with Asuka and defeated the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo to come here in the finals with Sky Outlaw. And we'll have to see who will be queen And I'm pretty sure Sky would love nothing more than to have a beautiful crown on her head. Well, looks like Shida is not wanting to make sure that that amazing face is absolutely beautiful. And after this match, we will hear from Brian Outlaw, as he's got some things to say. So after this match, we will hear from him. And he told me he's got quite the bombshell. The drop that's going to change RCW for forever. And, you know, now, after we've seen Aliza do the unthinkable at RCW Asylum and turn her back on Sky and use her own move against her, like, I'm very intrigued now, because, you know, when the Outlaws say that they have something that'll change the landscape of wherever they're at, they tend to mean it. Ishida and Sky, blow for blow here. Strike for strike. All to become clean. And now Sky and Shida have faced off before, but not in a match of this magnitude right here. Not in a match of this magnitude whatsoever, as a clothesline to the outside. And now Shida's gonna dive right onto Sky Outlaw. Beautifully done. And now, she might be in trouble. Sky's the limit driver. On the outside. But she's not allowing Sky any type of breathing room here. But Sky knows what's at stake. Shida knows what's at stake. And oh, she's going up for it. Go to sleep. She said that she was gonna put Shida to sleep to become queen, and she might have just done it. Count of two. Almost got her. She almost got her. And now Sky pulling out all the stops here against Shida. She's seen that match against Asuka. Drop kick through the rope. Asuka pulled out everything against Shida, but it wasn't enough. And oh, right off of the ring post. And now on the outside again. This isn't good. Sky's the limit driver again. Oh my. I seen Sky Outlaw do this to finish Selena Martinez. And now she's looking to finish Shida the same way. Oh, but Shida not going to allow her to do that. Right back into the ring goes Sky. Sky, though, able to get up. Shida not able to... Oh, knee right to the midsection. She's hooking it. Falcon Arrow. Is it over? No. Kick out at one. Oh, but she might be going for that knee. Oh, blocked it. Guilty verdict right there from Sky. That's the patented Brian Outlaw right there. Oh my God. What a maneuver. 1, 2. And a kick out there from Shida. The amount of times she's hit the Sky's the Limit driver is ridiculous. Oh, and that proved to be a mistake. She tried to go up for Skyfall, thinking that Shida was going to stay down for it. Oh, but she might have caught her sleeping. GTS! No! Shida planting her with a body slam. And now Shida. This is the time for Shida to come back. This is the time for Shida to make Sky realize that she is not fit to call herself a queen. I mean, there's more than just being called Queen of the Ring than just a robe and a crown. Maybe Sky doesn't think so, but we're seeing it right here. Oh my God, what a Falcon Arrow off of the top rope. Shida pulling out all the stops. Rolling right over. 1, 2, no! If that's not gonna do it, I don't know what will. Oh, maybe the single leg Boston Crab will. Oh, but Sky very, very good at getting out of those predicaments. Oh, she might have caught Shida. Bang with the GTS. They're going to sleep. 1, 2 to become queen. Sky almost got it. Shida kicked out at 2.5. And now right in the face of Shida. And she's ready more than ever now. Oh, looking for the Sky's the Limit driver, no! Shida reversed it into a clothesline. Uh-oh. This is bad here. This is bad here for Sky. The knee. 1, 2. Shida might have it. Yeah. Shida just defeated Sky Outlaw to become queen. Sky Outlaw is not the Queen of the Ring. She got a little bit overzealous, hitting all of those Sky's the Limit drivers on the outside. And now Shida's got a chance. At a title opportunity. And the whole point of these tournaments was to give those men and women that weren't in these types of spots. It's been a while since we've seen both Sky Outlaw and Shida in any type of title picture. It's been a while since any of the Outlaws have been in a title picture. But, well, it seems like the Outlaws have constantly had to go back to the drawing board. And for Sky, it looks like she will have to do the same as her brother did. Go back to the drawing board, see what went wrong, as Shida is queen of the ring. But let's get to Brian Outlaw right here, as he's got something to say. And he says it's going to change the course of RCW forever. We all have done things that we're not proud of. We all have sinned. We all have regrets. Perhaps my biggest one was at RCW Asylum. When I said the words, "I hope one day you can forgive me." Sky, I betrayed you. I realize that now. It's always been you and I, and no one else. You and I, before Jason, before anybody. I always had a soft spot for you in the family. When Dave and everything was going on, I was the one by your side. Sometimes people have a reason for doing things that they're not proud of. And tonight, I want to clear the air. So if you could come down to the ring. Sky, sometimes God does things that we don't understand. We cannot fathom why. We just have to live with it. That's what our mother always used to tell us. She still does to this day sometimes. But now, I understand that more than ever. You really want to know the reason why I'm not the man that you once knew. Well, it's because, Sky, you may think that I don't understand what you went through at 16 years old with Dave. But I do. I do. Because it happened to me too. I was abused just like you. But in many different ways. My ex controlled every aspect of my life. She told me who I could talk to, who to be. But that's everything that we've always been against. We've always been against that, fighting that together. Fighting the system, the societal system that has been placed upon us. We've always fought together, fought to our very last breath, and we will do that until the day we die. I just didn't tell you because I didn't want you to think that your own brother was this much of a wimp. See, we're not supposed to talk about things like this, right? But with you out here, in front of our hometown, I feel like everyone should know. So I hope now you'll understand. And I hope one day, again, that you can truly forgive me. Wow. That was a huge bombshell there, as we have an open challenge for the RCW Dream Championship. And who do we got here? Bella Durov! We've heard many things about her for months. And now the Red Scare has come to RCW. The Russian has come to RCW here to answer the open challenge of Eliza. Now, Eliza didn't have anybody to challenge for her title here tonight. Now, she didn't have to, but, you know, knowing the person that she is, she wanted to challenge. She wanted to issue a challenge to anybody. And now we're going to see it. We're going to see Bella Durov here make her debut at RCW Rockin Eve. She has that championship. Coming out all excited. The crowd definitely not liking her too much. And she's excited to defend this Dream Championship. Bella Durov and Eliza for this championship. Here we go. Open challenge. Oh, and Eliza right off the bat taking down Bella. Bella Durov from Moscow, Russia. As you can tell by her colors of her attire here, red, white, and blue. That's the colors of the Russian flag. It's also the colors of the United States flag, too, as well. A lot of flags, a lot of countries share the same colors as we do, just in many different orders. And will Bella Durov able to do the unthinkable here and take the championship away from Eliza here? You know, and now I'm not too sure because you know, Sky said nothing to me about a Russian talent making their way to RCW. So, you know, she handles the talent relations. And we just seen her, you know, unfortunately come up short in the finals and of the Queen of the Ring. And Hikaru Shida now is the Queen of the Ring, which means she controls her own destiny. But I'm pretty sure whatever Sky has planned, you know, it's for the best. I mean, you know, there's been many times where the Outlaws have been down on their luck and you know, it seemed like nothing was getting better for them. But, you know, fortunately, for the Outlaws, you know, they've had some pretty good luck. I mean, being champions and all that. So, you know, it is, and I've talked about this with one of my mods, Young Sin, and I've said, you know, it's weird calling anything RCW related where the Outlaws aren't, you know, a champion. You know, it's almost like a new era is dawned upon us in RCW the moment that none of the Outlaws were champions anymore. Like, you know, some people thought, you know, the Outlaws lost their step. That, you know, the Outlaws were donezo, like done. But, you know, the Outliers, you know, with the victory over Menace, you know, we haven't seen much from the Outliers since then, but I'm pretty sure we're only seeing the beginning of what's to come. There's Eliza still on this dominant force here over Bella Durov, but Bella's not. Bella with a downward spiral. Now looking for the Red Scare right here. She's got the Red Scare right up there. And down Eliza goes. She just lifted her up and just practically just slammed her down the same way she came up. 1, 2, and Eliza with a kick out of 2.5. Remember, this is an open challenge, folks. This could go any way. Oh, suplex in the corner. Shades of Bailey there. Oh, both ladies trying to figure out who's gonna go for it first. And oh, a headbutt, and Bella Durov just got up. Aliza was, celebrating a little bit too early. Well, now looking for a suplex, perhaps belly to belly. Oh, what a big boot. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, you can count on it. No. And she can't believe it. That's it. That's it. Says Aliza, and Aliza right now not going for any of her finishing maneuvers here. It seems like she's not taking Bella seriously at all. Kick out there, and after that, little cover. Oh, no. Oh, what a knee. To Aliza here. No. Oh, what a spine buster. And she is feeling it. The hammer and sickle, here it comes. The hammer and sickle right on Aliza here. And this is kind of funny because if you think about it, it's Russia versus Germany here. If you think about, the history of the Russians, World War II, Stalin, Hitler betraying Stalin, all that. If you think about that, yeah, we're getting a little bit of world history here in this wrestling match. I tried for a wicked game. But Bella turns it around. Bella, oh my God. Bella Durov. Clanting Aliza, and Aliza doesn't even know what hit her as a knee right to the back. Reversal. Slap to the face. No. Punch right. Oh. Planning Aliza. My God. I thought it was going to be just stirring right there and a kick out of 2. And both ladies are tired, trying to go for the cover again. 2 and another kick out. Oh, but Bella now. She might have her. With the Red Scare. To win the Dream Championship on her first night. No, Aliza kicks out. And 2.5 again. Snapmare. This has been patented. Knee strikes right here. She's going to get you with the quickness. Oh, but Aliza's had enough. Aliza, my God, another big boot. Oh, no. Oh, no. What a shooting star press. 1, 2, she might have her. Kick out of 2.5. And the referee is making sure. Oh, this could spell bad. For Bella here, it's a wicked game. Right there on the Bella Durov. And her dreams of becoming champion on her first night may be out. 1, 2, 3. Aliza ends it and retains her dream championship. But you gotta give the effort an A+ for effort here from Bella Durov. That's the most I've ever seen Aliza in trouble since becoming champion. Not just in matches where her title has been on the line, but in matches as champion. In regular matches, we haven't seen... You know, the only one to really give Aliza a hard time with the Wicked Game is Sky Outlaw. She kicked out of 5 of them, I believe. And it only took 1 for it to be over for Bella Durov. But give her as much love and as much an A for effort for that as Aliza gets the victory here. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. What's this here? C logo right. I don't know what the. Oh my! That's Sky! Sky with a GTS onto Aliza. I don't even know what's happening. Sinister is backstage with Karrion Kross. Don't pay attention to that logo on the TV. They paid for the advertising. And Sinister gonna take Kross out. What the hell is this in Punk 2? I don't know what in the hell is going on here? I don't even know. A C logo just appears on screen. Transition effect, and then we get Sky in the middle of the ring. We just saw Sky a few minutes ago. I don't know what to think now. But let's get to our next matchup, folks, as we go over to the break screen. Alright, folks. Man, what a wild night we have had so far. I don't even know what that was. But we gotta focus on the next match at hand. It is Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk Monster. Everybody dies, just like his song says. He just has to be the last one. As Lance Archer comes out here now, this match with him and... well, the best in the world, CM Punk, who we just saw backstage for whatever reason. This match came about when CM Punk had tapped out Lance Archer on Relentless. And Lance Archer wanted a match that was suited for him. Extreme Rules. Lance Archer asking for this match with the best in the world. CM Punk. Now, I don't know what to make here because we had Tiger come back. We've had perhaps you know, the fall of the Outlaws. I mean, you know, we saw the Outlaws kind of deteriorate after Brian Outlaw had lost the RCW World Championship. We saw that happen. And, you know, ever since then, you know, the Outlaws have just deteriorated over time. That's now Lance Archer. He's getting ready here. And I apologize. I just got dinner, so I might be eating in between this here, but you know, my grandmother must have heard me talking to one of my friends because I was like, I kind of want a beef on wick. And that's what I got. I was looking like through DoorDash or whatever, and I saw that a place had a beef on wick, and I was like, I like beef on wick. It's probably one of my favorite things. Beef on wick with mustard. Now this is an Extreme Rules match up here. All weapons are legal, but look at Lance Archer. He's a weapon in himself. You know, in my eyes. This guy is somebody that you do not want to piss off or look at the wrong way. But he's also a very genuine and very nice guy outside the ring. Don't let that tough exterior fool you. This man is a man of God. He is also a very kind man. And I know that because I've spoken to him many, many times on Twitter. When he debuted with Jake the Snake Roberts as Jake the Snake's client, you know, I said he's going to be big. He's going to be AEW champion someday, and I still think he will be. He deserves to be. He's just injured right now. I believe he had like a shoulder injury or something. But this big man right here, you know, he's going to be something big. Same thing with CM Punk. You know, since he came into AEW, you know, a lot of people have been criticizing his booking, but I love what he's doing. He's working with the young talent, you know, to put them over. He had a great match with Darby Allin, and you know, he's having a blast, you know. A lot of wrestling fans out there, you know, they tend to, you know, look at things way too literally. Like, you may not like CM Punk's booking, but the way I see it is he's having fun. He said he would never wrestle again. He said he would never be in a wrestling ring again, and if it weren't for AEW, he probably wouldn't have ever been wrestling again. So, you know, I think, you know, honestly, let him have his fun. You know, let him do whatever he wants. Because to me, as a fan, seeing a wrestler enjoy themselves, seeing a wrestler, you know, enjoy their booking, or, you know, or you can tell that they enjoy the shit that they're in, you know, that makes me happy to be a fan, because then, you know, I enjoy it more knowing that they are actually enjoying what they're doing. It's like with Big E. I feel like Big E has had very formidable opponents as WWE champion, and, you know, I think he's great. I think he's doing great. I really like his reign. I'm not really looking forward to the Roman versus Brock match because we've seen that 500 fucking times. Like, you know, it is whatever, but I do like the look of Brock and his beard and him looking all badass and shit. I love that shit. There's a kick out at one here with Punk. And now Punk might be going for the Anaconda Vice. I think he's got it locked in here. He's got the Anaconda Vice locked in. Nowhere for Lance to go. This is what he almost tapped him out with. He tapped him out with a head scissors, of all things. But he had to really wrench on that to get him to tap out. He got two Anaconda Vices, and that didn't work. A little bit of old school from Lance Archer. No weapons have been utilized yet. And now Punk is feeling it. And now Lance grabbing the first weapon. He must have heard me. Oh, the chair! And the DDT right on the chair to CM Punk. And now Punk may be in for a world of hurt right here. Oh, no. Follow-away slam. The running power slam right there. The running power slam. Oh, I said follow-away slam, but it's the running power slam. Don't worry, I corrected myself. The running power slam. To CM Punk. Tried to get him back into the ring. And these two guys just duking it out here. On the outside. Nothing's going to protect them. It's all concrete right there. And there's not much padding between the mats and the concrete. You know, that's basically what's protecting you is the mat padding, but you know, there's not much padding there. And you could say this is a total mismatch. Look at the height difference and just look at the muscle mass on these two guys. But Punk is holding his own here and he's grabbing the chair and using it right on Lance Archer. And now Lance with a chorus of boos being rained down as they love the voice of the voiceless here. Oh, Punk though. Punk keeps tossing Lance Archer around. You got to get him inside the ring. It's not going to do anything for you being out here. Uh-oh. But this will choke slam right onto Punk. This ain't good. As he tried to get him back into the ring, he ended up just... the momentum carried him into the steps. Now he's turning him around. Oh, right into the apron, man. And the crowd is not liking Lance right now. And Sky's probably not liking the look of this either. As our hero is just getting tossed around. Both of these men are getting tossed around, rather. Oh my God, no. A big man like this ain't meant to be on top robo. And now Punk. Punk with the roll up. 1, 2, he almost pulled a fast one. He got him. Punk again. Pulls out a fast one. On Lance Archer. Seriously. This guy is pulling out all the stops, taking all the slams possible, and Lance Archer is furious. Now, granted, that's not how you want a match to end. You know, if you're anybody, if you're anyone. But CM Punk, he'll take it. He caught him off guard. He surprised him. And, well, that's where we stand. As Punk gets the victory again over Lance Archer. Now this rivalry may be heating up here, but you know, he's part of Menace. He's part of Menace. Lance Archer's part of Menace. And whatever the hell we just saw with Punk backstage, you know, I don't know what that C logo is. I have no idea what that means. I don't know. But CM Punk is a hot commodity here in RCW, and he's the one to get 2 solid victories, 2 upset victories, some people will say, over Lance Archer. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to continue RCW Rockin Eve in just a few moments. Alright, folks, we have your main event. It is Hell in a Cell for the RCW World Championship. As we have Kevin Owens coming out here. Now, Kevin Owens, the reason why he got this match is because he was the only one not pinned in that triple threat match between him, Rollins, and Danielson. That, honestly, Danielson won via a clothesline of all things. And Owens said, you got lucky. You got lucky. You won by a measly clothesline. That's nothing. Try and beat me in a real match. Hell in a Cell. And then we'll see if you're so lucky. As Danielson comes out here. The RCW World Champion and Austin Lee's got to be looking real damn close at this match. Because that man, whoever walks out as champion, may be looking at their next opponent in Austin Lee. Now, granted, I said he doesn't have to go for the world title. He doesn't have to. But he might be looking at this match very closely. Now, we do not have sort of a quote-unquote limit, kind of like how Money in the Bank is in that other company where they have up to a year to cash it in. So, they don't necessarily have sort of a limit of when they have to, say what champion they want to go after. They could wait for a while and then decide. We still have the Corruption pay-per-view, so Danielson will have to defend his championship there. If he ends up walking out with the victory tonight. If he ends up walking out with the victory. So one of these two men is going to have to defend the championship, whoever walks out of here tonight with the title at RCW Corruption. I mean, we could see Austin Lee cash in his quote-unquote opportunity at corruption in DC. Or, he could wait to the new era of RCW in WWE 2K22 and wait for that. Same thing with Sheeta. She has the same type of privilege. There's a drop kick there. Twice in the corner to Kevin Owens. And, these guys can wait as long as, pretty much almost as long as they want at this point. But at some point, they're going to have to cash in. As Danielson tried for the knee. Electric chair position by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens powerbomb! Right from that electric chair position. And now to get the victory over Danielson, almost. He caught him off guard with that powerbomb. And that could have been all she wrote for Mr. Danielson right here. Oh, and a clothesline to the outside. To Danielson, but these guys aren't going to have as much room with Hell in a Cell confining them. What a great show we've had so far. We've had, some weird, upsets. CM Punk beating Lance Archer again. That might be grounds for another rematch. Because that's twice now that Punk has beaten Lance Archer in the weirdest of circumstances. Getting a head scissor tap out. And now getting a roll up. Either Punk is, either the Lord is on Punk's side and he's just getting real damn lucky. Or Lance Archer just needs to find something. Joining Menace hasn't really exactly helped him. Danielson with a release German suplex outside the cell. Those two were battling. And the cell's already broken. As Owens and Danielson are outside the cell right now. Oh, good shot there. Oh, another one from Kevin Owens. Oh, Owens with an elbow right to the midsection. Elbow right to the midsection from Danielson. These two going back and forth here. What a great match. A great start to this main event. Danielson wants to make up for that match. He said, I didn't want to win that match that way. That's not how I envisioned winning that match. Nobody's head got kicked in, but Owens' head may be getting kicked in. There's Owens and Danielson climbing up top. Owens getting up top here first. And now Danielson and Owens on top of the cell. And it's very dangerous up here. Nothing's protecting these men. The metal on this cell is going to hurt like hell. No pun intended. In the new year. As Owens planning. Danielson on top of the cell. Now Owens lifting up. Samoa drop. Owens might be in a little bit of trouble. Tried for the kick there, and Owens stopped him. And Owens with a clothesline of his own. But Danielson not giving up here. Danielson with the yes kicks. On top of the cell. Bang! There's another one. For good measure. And the lapel lock. The lapel lock on top of the cell. I don't know if this counts. I don't think it does. He's tapping. Owens tapped. It doesn't count. It's got to be inside the ring. But Owens tapped so damn quick than I ever seen anybody tap from that label lock. Tried for the kick again. And there's Owens. And Owens has had enough. Crunchy dill pickle, guys. There it is. Ooh, that was a little spicy. I got a little bit of the... There it is. And speaking of spicy, this match is nothing short of it. There's Danielson with a DDT, and now he's got Owens bleeding. These guys are back in the ring. Right where this match belongs. Owens, oh my God, I think that was a low blow. Tried for the kick, and he's missed it a significant amount of times now. Owen right off of the knee. And Danielson might be in trouble. 1, 2, Danielson. Almost. Uh-oh. This might be bad. For Danielson right here. He's looking for the pop-up powerbomb. No! Danielson turned it around. And now Danielson awaiting Owens. Owens almost. With that classic drop kick from sliding under the bottom rope. And now Owens may be in trouble. Label lock right in the middle of the ring. Right here in the middle of it. Label lock. Label lock right to Owens. And Owens escapes. Oh, and a clothesline. Oh, and he's trying to win exactly how Danielson won it. And a kick out at 1. Not going to win it that easily that time. Not as easy as Danielson did it. I'll try for the inverted DDT. No. Kevin Owens with a suplex. And now he is looking to finish Danielson. With every fiber of his being trying for the stunner. No. No! Label lock again! Label lock! Label lock! What a transition! He almost got Owens! He's got Owens! With every fiber of his being, he's still trying to hang on! Look at this camera angle! Owens with the ability to escape again! Oh, and now Owens with a small package. Driver. Oh. He just dropped him. Now Owens looking to finish it. Pop-up powerbomb incoming. Beautifully connected. 1, 2 to gain the championship, and Danielson kicked out of it. And Owens is beside himself right now. Owens climbing up top. He's asking for Danielson to get up. And now Danielson up on his feet. Oh, missing the elbow. And Danielson is on his way back outside the cell. Owens wants no part of this. Owens wants no part of this. Owens wants to handle this inside the ring. Rightfully so, because that's the only way you can win it. But he's practicing. Danielson's like, come on. Come on. And now he was waiting for Owens to follow him. He was trying to bait him to follow him, and it's working. It's working. These guys are going to go up top the cell again. Danielson wants to make up for that main event at RCW Reclaim, in which he ended it with a clothesline in the most unsatisfactory way. He gained the championship off of a clothesline, and now he's trying to correct that. As a powerbomb of his own, and Owens fell right through. Owens just fell right through the cell. Danielson was hanging on. And we're right back to square one again. Holy hell. 1, 2, no! Kevin Owens. It's still in it. Oh, now Owens trying for something. There's Danielson. Danielson with the uppercut. And another one. Oh, but a shoulder tackle there from Owens. Now working on the midsection of Danielson here. This does not look good for Danielson. Now, I thought it was over after Kevin Owens was sent crashing below from that powerbomb and a kick out from Danielson. He's not going to allow him to get that satisfaction off of an easy pin. Oh, trying for the yes kicks. Here it is. The yes kicks. There it is. And he's done. He's done with the label lock. It's time for somebody to get their head kicked in. And it's looking to be Owens. There it is, the running knee. The running knee onto Owens. 2, 3, and Danielson retains his championship. But what a main event! It wasn't confined in the cell for too long. And Danielson, like his song says, born for greatness, this man just may well be. As Danielson retains his championship, and now as it stands, Austin Lee may be looking at his next opponent. But we are still on the road to RCW Corruption. We are not done. But we are done in the year 2021 as Danielson retains his championship.